In the sun-drenched sprawl of Los Angeles, where the hum of traffic mingles with the whisper of palm fronds, Dax Shepard was spotted embracing the thrill of the open road, or more precisely the dusty trails of a dirt bike track, marking his first public appearance since his wife, Kristen Bell, ignited a firestorm with a wedding anniversary post deemed painfully out of touch. The 50-year-old actor, podcaster and family man, clad in a simple blue t-shirt that clung to his athletic build, dark denim jeans scuffed from adventure, and a backward baseball cap shielding his eyes from the glare, revved up without a helmet, a nod to his daredevil streak that has long defined his off-screen persona. This sighting, captured on a crisp Friday afternoon, comes mere days after Bell's social media tribute to their 12 years of marriage veered into turbulent waters, drawing sharp criticism for its cavalier nod to domestic violence at a time when awareness campaigns demand gravity, not jest. Shepard's outing was pure escapism. The roar of the engine, the kick of acceleration, the freedom of uncharted paths, a stark contrast to the online maelstrom brewing back home. Known for his unfiltered takes on Armchair Expert, where he dissects life's messier chapters with guests from the likes of Barack Obama to Kristen herself, Dax has always worn his vulnerabilities like badges. Here, sans helmet, he embodied that ethos: risk without regret, joy in the jolt. Photographers, trailing at a respectful distance, snapped shots of him leaning into turns, a grin splitting his bearded face, oblivious to the week's undercurrents. It's an image of normalcy amid notoriety, a man reclaiming his narrative one throttle twist at a time. The catalyst? Bell's Instagram post, a seemingly affectionate nod to their enduring bond that instead struck a discordant chord. Alongside a candid photo of the couple locked in an embrace, her head nestled against his chest, his arms a protective cocoon, she penned, "Happy 12th wedding anniversary to the man who once said to me, I would never kill you. A lot of men have killed their wives at a certain point. Even though I'm heavily incentivized to kill you, I never would." What might have landed as quirky banter in private circles exploded publicly, especially as it coincided with Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Critics pounced, their keyboards aflame with righteous indignation. That's a wildly sad and insensitive thing to say considering it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month and thousands of women have died at the hands of the man they trusted. One user lambasted, her words echoing the raw pain of survivors. Another chimed in, "Kristen, there's no way you posted this during Domestic Violence Awareness Month," loudly crying face, the emoji a punctuation of disbelief. The backlash swelled like a tide, cresting with a pointed statement from the National Network to End Domestic Violence. There's nothing funny about domestic violence jokes that trivialize the very real fear, trauma and pain that millions of victims and survivors face each day, a representative told media outlets, underscoring the post's potential to undermine hard-won progress in advocacy. Bell, 45, the voice of Anna in Frozen, and star of the hit series Nobody Wants This, has built a career on relatable charm and progressive causes, from promoting mental health to championing women's rights. This misstep felt like a glitch in that matrix, a reminder that even well-intentioned humor can misfire spectacularly. Supporters rallied in her defense, decrying the outrage as overreach. "People are too sensitive these days," one fan argued, framing it as private jest gone public. Context matters. They've built their marriage on brutal honesty. Bell's response, or lack thereof, has been telling. She swiftly limited comments on the post, a digital drawbridge raised against the siege. A scheduled Today Show interview vanished from her calendar, and during her Thursday slot on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, she sidestepped the elephant entirely, opting for lighthearted anecdotes about family life instead. It's a classic Hollywood pivot: absorb the hit, recalibrate, emerge unscathed. Shepard, for his part, has remained silent, his dirt bike jaunt speaking volumes in its wordlessness. The couple, married since October 2013 in an intimate Iowa ceremony, share daughters Lincoln, 12, and Delta, 10, two spirited girls who've appeared on their parents' feeds in glimpses of unscripted joy, from school plays to beach days. Their union, chronicled in podcasts and red carpet candor, has weathered storms before. Shepard's battles with addiction, Bell's advocacy for equitable parenting. This, though, tests their Teflon coating. To unpack the controversy, one must zoom out to the broader cultural landscape. Domestic violence isn't abstract. It's epidemic, claiming lives and shattering families with alarming frequency. October's Awareness Month amplifies survivor stories, from high-profile cases like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard to everyday tragedies that rarely make headlines. Bell's quip, drawn from a real conversation, aimed to highlight Shepard's commitment through hyperbolic reassurance, a trope in their self-deprecating humor. But in isolation, it reads as flippant, a punchline punching down on those for whom such threats are no joke. Advocacy groups like NEDV have long cautioned against edgy comedy that normalizes harm, citing studies showing how media portrayals influence perceptions. Bell's history, co-founding Hello Bello with Shepard, a line of affordable baby products rooted in accessibility, positions her as an ally, making the slip all the more jarring. Shepard's re-emergence then feels like a quiet rebellion. At 50, the parenthood alum has reinvented himself myriad times, from frat boy heartthrob in Old School, to thoughtful director in Hit and Run, from motorcycle enthusiast to sobriety advocate. His helmet-free ride evokes that spirit, living on the edge but with eyes wide open. Spotted at a private track in the Hollywood Hills, he wasn't alone. A buddy trailed on another bike, their laughter carrying over the revs. Post-ride, he grabbed a coffee from a nearby stand, chatting amiably with baristas, his cap pulled low but demeanor open. It's the Dax fans know, grounded, gregarious, unpretentious. As the dust settles, questions linger. Will Bell address it head-on, perhaps in a follow-up post or podcast episode? Shepard's silence suggests support without spotlight, letting her navigate the narrative. Their marriage, a 12-year testament to partnership, thrives on such transparency, therapy sessions dissected publicly, parenting hacks shared freely. This hiccup, painful as it is, could fortify it, a lesson in listening louder than laughing. For now, with Shepard tearing up trails and Bell holding the fort, they embody resilience, two souls, flawed and fierce, pedaling through the backlash together. In Hollywood's echo chamber, their story reminds us that apologies aren't always words, they're actions like a helmetless ride into the horizon.